What's up, everyone? I'm Jay, and today we'll be looking at Star Wars The Clone Wars Seasons 1 through 6, and judging them on a 5-star, 10-star, and 5,000 point scale. Let's get right into it. Star Wars The Clone Wars is an animated series that takes place between episodes 2 and 3 of Star Wars. Seasons 1 through 5 were released from 2008 until 2013 on Cartoon Network, and the 6th season was released on Netflix in 2014. All 121 episodes can currently be found on Disney+. The Clone Wars follows a series of adventures that take place during the Clone Wars. It would be impossible to summarize them all in a short amount of time, but let's take a look at some of the highlights. This show, marketed toward kids, explores topics such as chemical warfare, child kidnapping and experimentation, mind-controlling worms, patience, political unrest, animal cruelty, brotherhood, the chosen one maybe, hunting children for sport, countless war crimes, slavery and suicide, genocide, my favorite character, rebellion, stunningly well-written thoughts on mortality and the meaning of life, my favorite part, the sad part, those 4 episodes of torturous tension, those awkward romance episodes, and the Yoda episodes. Got it? Good. Now, The Clone Wars has this interesting thing that I've observed in a few other TV shows. There's an average of 20 episodes per season. Within those episodes, you get about 10 that are pretty average, 4 that aren't that good, and 5 or 6 that are amazing and iconic. That's about as much as I can say about it. When Clone Wars is good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's super cringy. But most of the time, it's right around average. I give 600 points for watch value. After you've watched a series through once, you probably know what to expect on the second watch. And when it comes to the Clone Wars, that means that you can just skip all the episodes that you don't like. The episodes that are good are really good and will have you on the edge of your seat every time. And because it's episodic, you are under no obligation to watch everything over again. However, it's a pretty long series, so you'll probably want to remember some of the stuff that faded from your memory so that you can crush other Star Wars fans with facts and logic. What are you talking about? Didn't you see that? He's totally a Sith Lord! I give 800 points for rewatch value. The writing and dialogue in Clone Wars is pretty good. However, I feel that some of the pacing is off. Maybe you would blame this on editors or actors, but I'm just gonna stick it in this category. It seems like the writing in episodes most often falters when the episode isn't jam-packed. It's not hard to keep writing when you have a compelling narrative, but if you're trying to squeeze stuff in for a few more minutes worth of content, then stuff can get awkward. That's why my videos are short. I also feel that there's this relatively large plot hole in Star Wars where no one ever explains how long it takes to travel through space. They just arrive at new planets, even though there is an implied long wait in between. This is most apparent in episode 18 of season 1. In this episode, Obi-Wan and Anakin fly an incredibly time-sensitive mission from Naboo to Iago and back. They spend not an inconsiderable amount of time on Iago and still make it back in time to save the day, despite the fact that it is halfway across the galaxy and not connected by any direct hyperspace lanes. I give 600 points for writing and plot. I think that the voices of all the characters in Clone Wars are great. Anakin and Obi-Wan sound similar enough to how they do in the movies. My favorite character's voice is awesome. Props to D. Bradley Baker for voice acting all of the clones. I would also like to point out this really cool effect on Mother Talzin's voice.
Our clan has been in exile for years.
I love listening to it every time. I give 700 points for acting and voice. Okay, so just in general, this is the area where Star Wars shines. I think it's fair to say that Star Wars is a pioneer of the effects industry. This show does a great job of introducing new worlds and creatures and characters. The lightsaber fights are really good, and I mean, just sets galore. I would not be surprised if there were over 1,000 unique planets and rooms drawn for this series alone. There are some points where the animated characters look kind of weird in motion, but this doesn't happen often enough that it's super noticeable. I give 800 points for effects and set. Now for the scores. We've got 3.5 out of 5, or 7 out of 10, and it scored a solid 3,500 points. And just a reminder that this is the score I would give to each of the 6 seasons individually. I think that there's a lot of stuff to love about the show, especially for Star Wars fans. I could watch some of these episodes over and over again, especially the ones with my favorite character. In fact, why not watch one now, just for the heck of it? Until next time, enjoy entertainment and judge it fairly. This has been Just J Review.